Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the museum. Today we are working once more at the museum here. We have one more wing to fill out, at which point we'll have basically the whole museum filled out with stuff, which is fantastic. All 3 floors. I also want to do something major with this because this area looking a little rough, so we're going to make it look pretty awesome actually. We're going to make it look really nice and fit in with the walls and the ceiling and stuff much better than it does currently with the bricks and stuff. But first, we have to move in all of our peaceful animals. This is going to be the peaceful mob wing section. You can see we already got some party parrots moved in. Of course, all these guys like to party if we have the jukebox playing here. So that's really cool. You love to see it. You'll love to see it. And so this is meant to be a recreation of the party parrots that we put at Ren the King's Castle a while back. So that's what these parrots are doing here. We got the high-flying fox in here, and then, of course, we make our way down below. Just jump on down and bounce back up, and then go through the hostile mob area here with the goats and the ghasts and the creepers and the shulkers and all the sorts of crazy stuff. We have out here the mobs that still need to be moved in. So camels, we got brown panda over here, the rare brown panda. We got the brown mushroom, we got the polar bears, the frogs, there's an ocelot, there's sniffers. So we got to move all these mobs into the museum, and at long last we will have completed all 3 wings of the museum, although we still have much more stuff to add. So, man, this has been a very exciting time for the museum. Lots of expansion, lots of additions, and yeah, we're just getting started. So let's get on up to the 3rd floor. Let's start to make this peaceful mob wing of the museum. Why won't you go in, camel? Go in! I don't think this will affect anything. Let's see. Yeah, okay, he can fit. Nope, he can't fit. Gotta go 4. Okay. Okay, he's still not fitting in the door. What? Can he not? F3B? Oh my god, camel, you're so fat! Why is the camel so fat? Alright. Gotta break these. Excuse me. There we go. Okay, now can camel fit? Come on, please. Please? Okay. We in. Alright, let's go up, maybe? Yeah, we might take... Uh-oh. Oh, no. Can camel not make it through? No way! Alright, maybe we go back. We take camel in another way. Alright, we got a new plan for the camel. We're simply riding it up, walking it up this little dirt pathway that we used to get the hostile mobs in, and then just coming onto the roof, riding the camel on the roof, and then just dropping it straight down into the enclosure here. There we go. Beautiful. And the camel is spinning wildly. What is happening right now? Calm down. There we go. Okay. Got him. Put them on there. Alright, there we go. Camels are set. Fantastic. The peaceful mob displays are starting to come together, everyone. Let's take a look at what we've got so far and some of the plans I have for the other couple of areas. First of all, we have the party parrots area. Of course, with the famous party parrots of the Castle fame. If we now head over here, we can press this button. You'll see a little bit of redstone there going into the dropper. Hit the button. And it's just a nice vibe in here. The parrots dance, they party. Of course, we got the king's banners up as well in here. Big stripe down the center of red wool, and of course the king's throne. Believe it or not, this is as big as we could possibly make it. So, yeah, and then there is a hopper underneath here, which, yeah, cycles the record disc through. After you hit the button once or twice, the disc comes back up here. To be reused again. So that's a pretty cool little area, I think. Over here, we got the camels. You can see, camels just sitting down here, just enjoying themselves. Believe it or not, because the camels are 3 blocks tall, they cannot make it out of the enclosure here, even though the player can make it in and out pretty easily. I like that you can sort of like go in and be a part of the enclosure, so that's kind of cool. Over here, we got the polar bears. They're just chilling over here. Of course, we got the snow and the ice and stuff. We also got some glow lichen because, yeah, it sort of looks like frost a little bit, I think. So that's where we have the polar bears at. Now, we still have 7 other mobs, so we can't give each mob its own enclosure. There's just not enough space up here. So what we're going to do is we're basically going to combine some of the mobs. So for instance, we're going to combine the brown mobs, the brown panda and the brown mushroom in this section. See, I've dug out a little bit of area here. There's a little bit of space we squeezed out above the shulker area, which is right below this block. So we had a little extra space here, so I think that will make sense because both those mobs are interactable. The sniffer needs a lot of room, so I think we're going to put it sort of over here. Probably coming about halfway over. So from that wall to like here-ish. That'll be where the sniffer is. Not really much you can do with the sniffer in terms of interactivity. I guess we could allow players to breed the sniffer. Or maybe they can just get into the sniffer's enclosure and like retrieve the seeds, like the pods and stuff. Torchflower seeds and the pitcher pods. Maybe that would be a good... I'm not really sure about the sniffer, but yeah, it's going to go here, I think. In the middle here, this dirt bit, this is going to be where the blue axolotl is, because I think that's sort of like the highlight of this whole mob enclosure. It's the rarest mob in the game, and we have a couple of them, so I think it would make sense to put them down here. We can also have a little interactivity with that, and then finally, that leaves the frog, the ocelot, and the Arctic fox. This dude right here, high-flying fox, for the other half of this side's enclosure. And I think that's really good because both the fox as well as the ocelot will go after chickens. So we can have a little chicken dispenser that they can go after. And then the frogs are going to be jumping and hopping around, which means that this enclosure here should be pretty alive and pretty like active. So that is the plan for this area. Let's make it happen. Come on, big fella. You heading to a new home. Make room. Make room, bro. Come on. I know he can pass through this. Can he not make it? Oh my god. He can't make it. Come on, bro. Don't sniff. No, you don't need to sniff, bro. Come on. Hey. Hey, come on. Look, 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 look. Dog, what are you doing? There's nothing there, bro. You can't dig out of the ground here? Oh my gosh, he's on this. He's got a scent. Nothing can stop him. Okay, there. Finally. Come on, dude. Let's go. Sniffing the ground, sniffing the street. Of course, you know, it is in front of the museum, so it smells pretty sweet. What is happening here? There we go, okay. Okay then. Mr. Matt Museum has been turned into a zombie because we had to break the door down to fit the sniffer in. Don't worry, Matt. I got you, bro. Hey, there we go. We did it. Let's go. Matt is back, baby. What up, Matt? Good to have you back. Good to have you back. His trades are better as well. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so we went through, got all the rest of the mob pens done, and our neutral and peaceful mob wing is now completed. So I am extremely happy about this. You can see some of the older pens we went through and decorated a little bit more. Added some things, like in the camel bit, we added this gold and this stair up here, which I think helps it out a little bit. Gives a nice golden glow to it, sort of. Same thing in here with the polar bears. We added some twisting vines going up like that. And then, yeah, these are the new pens. So first of all, we got Meet the browns. Rare brown panda and brown mushroom. So, got both of these guys here. We got mycelium and mushrooms. It's actually a ridiculous amount of mushrooms that grew over time. And then we got some, grass and jungle tree and bamboo and stuff. We also have some interactivity here, so you can feed the panda. So, for instance, if we have a cake, we can toss it to the panda. Panda eats it, so that's really cool. And then the brown mushroom is also interactive. Check this out. If we feed this brown mushroom a flower, bam, like that, you see some particles come up there. You can actually right-click with the bowl now to get suspicious stew. Now, if I eat the stew, there you go. We got night vision effect for about 5 seconds or so. And there's different effects based on like which flower you give it. So like if I give it this flower, I don't know if I can actually get close enough. Let's see if we can come over here. Can we reach? There we go. Yes, okay, we reached. There we go. So this one I think is, let's see, what is this? This is regen. Nice. So yeah, so cool. So that's really nice. So we have that as well if people want to interact that way with this Meet the Browns display. So that's that one. Then, of course, we got the sniffer mob, the sniffer of things. So we can come in here. This is one you can walk around in. So we got the pitcher pod here. And we also have an interactive bit where players can breed the sniffer if they want. Like, let's say if they want a sniffer egg, they can just breed these guys up like so. There we go. Of course, sniffing intensifies here. And bang. And somewhere along the way, yep, we picked up a sniffer egg. Very good. So that's really nice. So people can get a sniffer egg from here if they want. Of course, we have the sniffer egg itself found in the Warm Ocean Ruins displayed right there. So that's great. Then we have the Mob Mayhem pen. This display includes one Arctic fox in the back there. We got one untamed ocelot running around there. And then we got 3 OG hermit frogs, Tin Frog Chef, the Hoppet, and Ethos Hopper Frog. This display is pretty interactive and, yeah, has some interesting stuff go on because, yeah, the frogs try and jump onto the big drip leaf, and then they fall back down just like that guy did. And then we can press the button over here to throw an egg into the pen to see if the ocelot or the fox will actually slay the chicken first. Let's see. And it's going to be the ocelot this time. The fox was almost there. He was heading over, but the ocelot was like standing literally right there. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, that's that display right there. Then of course we have the blue axolotl, the rarest mob in Minecraft. A 1 in 1,200 chance of getting that blue axolotl in there. There it is right there. You can see it swimming around in there. And this one is also interactive. You can feed the blue axolotl with the tropical fish. You take a bucket of tropical fish, you put it in here, press the button, it displays it, or it puts the fish in there, and then, yeah, the axolotl slays it, as you saw. So let's try that again, one more time. Take the other bucket out. Bam. There's the fish. Axolotl might take a moment to see it. It's going to swim. There it goes. It's swimming. It's swimming. It's evaded it so far. Pretty soon it's going to get spotted, though, and then it's going to get slain pretty quick, I think. Apparently there is a cooldown on how frequently the axolotl can attack tropical fishes, it looks like. Because this guy has been in there for a while. And the axolotl has definitely spotted it. But he has survived, apparently. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Oh, nah, I spoke too soon. Never mind. So there is like a 1 minute cooldown, it seems like. But, yeah, not too terribly long. So, that's pretty cool. So that's that, and yeah, that is that display right there. We'll put those buckets in there. Actually, I'll just take these with me. But that is the peaceful mob wing completed. So pretty cool little area there. A lot of really fun mobs, a lot of really fun things you can do, and yeah, a lot of cool stuff that we have in here. So super fun area, super cool area, and I'm really liking it. Hopefully you guys do as well. Now that this is done, though, we have to go to another area, which is this area right here. I want to make this into a space that fits with the rest of the build, namely that we have the deep slate bricks and the copper. whereas we don't really necessarily want the bricks and the terracotta showing here. Yeah, let's go ahead and fix this up, make this look good, and we'll see where we go from there. Alright everyone, so as you can see here, we got our wall now done, and we utilized every block of space possible here. If I break one of these blocks, you can see this is the terracotta on the outside of the build. There's the copper on the outside of the build. And if we break this, you can see these are the bricks that form the outside. We were able to fit in one more block here with this polished andesite, but yeah, we basically maximized every possible use of space here without affecting the look of it on the outside. So you can see we've already placed down our Wordle. This is Wordle 287. We got a 3 out of 6. So we got it in 3 guesses out of 6 possible. And we have the sign, Historic Wordle found in Corrales' attic, made early 2022. I think this is from like April or May. So this is from a really long time ago. So I really like the way this wall looks. I think it fits with the rest of the room here. And we've already started to put in some other displays. We got suspicious sand found in warm ocean ruins, temples, and wells. We're going to add another one up here once we get another suspicious sand. And then we have suspicious gravel over here, found in trail ruins and cold ocean ruins. I thought this was appropriate to put here because we have, you know, the templates and stuff here, many of which are found in these various places here. Plus, I think it like frames in the entryway to this area pretty nicely. And yeah, obviously we need one more sand there, but we'll get that soon. Anyways, yeah, we have a bunch more artifacts we got to put down throughout the museum, guys. So if we get over here, we have our chests of artifacts here, of which there are quite a few. Some of these are duplicates, like all this bottom row here is duplicates, I think, but everything else needs to be put somewhere in the museum, so let's see if we can find a good spot for these. Let's start off with the wither skeleton and brute heads. I think those should be relatively easy. We just jump on down, bounce on up, and let's see, do we have a... I think this might already be a brute head. Let's see. We place this here. Okay, that's already a brute head, so we did not need that. Skeleton skull, wither skeleton skull. We do not have that. This is the wither skull. So, wither skeleton skull going up right there. There we go. Okay. That's one thing down. Let's head back up, see what else we got. As we were prepping up some additional items to place down in the museum, we got a visit from Xisuma, who was looking for a specific mob that we had in the museum.
Hello?
Hey, X.
Is anybody home?
Hey, X.
Hi.
Hey,
Oh.
hey, hey.
How's it go? Oh, armor trim.
Yeah. Got some fancy armor
I
trim.
like it.
You see
Looks
my
super
giant
cool.
belt buckle. It's golden.
Yeah, it is. It is a giant belt buckle. That's awesome. What
Yeah.
trim is that?
This is the stout armor trim.
Cool. It's impressive. I like it.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks so much. Are you planning on getting some soon?
Yeah, probably. I just haven't got around to it yet. I've
gotcha.
been lazy.
I got you. Gotcha.
Yeah,
gotcha,
this
gotcha.
place is impressive too, by the way. Like, wow. Love what you're doing.
Oh, cheers. Cheers. Yeah. Made a lot of progress. So far.
Looking great.
Got some stuff I'm putting up today, and yeah,
Ooh.
it's good stuff.
Uh-huh. I heard you beat Evil X like again now that he's super hard with the Evil X card.
Yeah. I think the Evil X card is like the card that balances Evil X, which is kind of ironic and funny. So yeah.
That
It's kinda cool.
is just hilarious. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet. So you had something over here to show me, as I understood it.
Yes. I heard you were interested in some camels.
That's true. Yeah, I am.
Okay. X, follow me. We got
Okay.
a bit of a journey, you know. You'll see some things along the way, but yeah, I just want to point out there is a donations chest here if you are so inclined. Could use some donations. This is a mostly non-profit museum, but
Got ya.
we're running a little low on funds. So follow me up here. You might hear some sounds and see some things in certain areas and things.
I'm getting distracted. There's so much to see here. You know.
There really is.
Wow.
Yeah. We're still making a lot of progress, but over this way, X. Check this out.
Ah, love. Oh, and they're both sitting down at the
Yeah,
same
we
time.
got. Not only X are these camels. This is actually the first camel and a partner camel that was ever found on Hermitcraft.
Ah, sweet. The
So,
very first Hermitcraft camel.
If you want to breed
Oh.
some up, feel free. Again, donation chest is at the front of the museum, so be sure to check that out. But yeah, X, that's pretty much it. Feel free to breed these guys. And
Oh, okay, right. You see, I have a little idea for what I'm going to do with the camels, and it when you said like I got something to show you, I thought this is something Cub Fan would do. So like,
oh
yeah. He's got my idea in the bag already. But
by the way, congrats, 2x2. That's massive, dude. Dang.
Oh yeah, I just got a huge advancement.
That's huge, yeah. Yeah, by the way, word of warning.
It's all the mobs.
word of warning, X. You might want to get the camel out in its baby form because they're too tall to get out in their adult form. But you got a little bit of time.
Sitting, you can't actually move them, right?
Correct. Oh, this guy's coming out too. He loves you. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'll leave you to it, X. I'll leave you to it, but that's it.
Yeah, I'll be back here again to get another one, so I can breed like at least a few of them, right? So,
again, cannot stress this enough. Donations are at the front of the.
There'll be donations. Trust me, there'll be donations.
Awesome, dude. Yeah, feel free to check out all the other stuff around here if you are so inclined. A lot of cool stuff around here.
I will. This guy is so cute.
Yeah, he is. I'm super happy we could help Xisuma with his camel, and he has a very cool plan for camels coming up in the near future, which I think you all will enjoy a lot. But in the meantime, we have some artifacts we need to place down, starting with one which was used fairly recently on the server, which you might recognize. Alright, this first artifact is pretty straightforward. So this is False's ghast fishing rod that she used to fish the ghast out of the sky when she helped us capture this in June 2022. So we'll put this down here. We will make it invisible with a data pack we have on Hermitcraft. There we go. And yeah, that is our first artifact placed down. Next up, we have a mysterious map that I obtained from Doc M77's base. I believe this is a map of the perimeter before he began building in it. This is after it had been cleared out down to what I think is bedrock level. And there we go, the historic Doc M77 pristine perimeter map from 2022. Next up, we have the rare tall grass item, which is only found in acacia villages, in the chests there. And I think we'll keep this in the item frame because it provides a nice background for the grass, which I really like. So that one is now done. Next up, we have the historic cute guy suit that Green gave us, so we'll put that right here. Then we're going to have all of the tiers of crowns. So we got the yellow one right here. We got the red one right here. Eventually we'll have the purple one here once we get that. And then we have the cute guy suit right there. So those are those artifacts now displayed. Next up, we got some rare-ish vanilla items. We got a nether star. We got a beacon. Got the conduit. And we got the nautilus shell. There we go. I'm also going to put down another rare-ish vanilla item, which is the Bottle o' Enchanting, only obtainable via villager trading. So there we have it. A couple of things here, which actually looks pretty decent. Oh yeah, I also put down a snout banner pattern. So I think I might try and get all the banner patterns here. We're also adding in some new goat horns. We got the Feel, Ponder, and then I believe the other one is Sing goat horn right here. So these are just the vanilla goat horns. These don't have any special sounds like the other ones, but they're still pretty cool. They're still pretty cool. So this middle one is Ponder. This one is Sing. And this one is Feel. So the other artifacts we have here are the Diamond of Peace from King Mythical J Sausage. We have the Torch Flower. We have Pitcher Plants, which we already have both of these in the museum, but I'd like to put like their own like special display since they're a new plant. We have the Key to the Castle, which is a king thing. We have Lady Cleo's chest plate, which is a king thing. And then we need to get the dragon egg still from Scar. So we have 3 king things we could add. And speaking of the king stuff, I told Ren that I would basically put a mini version of the castle down below near the king stuff. So if we jump down here, float on up, swoop on in. We also have this ghast thing here we need to sort of cover up. So we need to actually like have blocks like here to prevent us from seeing the ghast feet. So I think now would be a good time to maybe, you know, do a little redesign here of this king space. Maybe make this a little bit bigger or add a new display here with like a mini castle. I know we could have like the key to the castle and Cleo's chest plate and King Sausage's diamond in there and stuff like that. So I'm going to do a little bit of work here and see what I can come up with. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the Crastle. We have painstakingly recreated the Crastle in glorious detail here. We got a whole bunch of details of the Crastle, as much as we could fit into a 7-block tall space in a structure that in reality is like 100 blocks tall. So, take a look. We got the snow outside the Crastle, of course. We got the window pattern outside of the like narrow windows the Crastle has with this andesite here. We got the top towers of white and the roof of wood up there as well. And then we have like a central, like bigger column, but we didn't have room because it's 7 blocks. So yeah, we have that as well. We got the drawbridge over here with the ropes attached to the side. We got the pistons at the entrance. We got the scaffolding. We got the fence gates up here. At this point to recreate the entrance as accurately as possible. And the best thing about this is, guys, we did not have to remove a single artifact from the rest of the entirety of the museum here. So, yeah, it's a little bit, narrow quarters back here, but we needed that space to make sure that we could fit the entire Crastle in. And I think we've done a decent job of it. So, yeah, we have some artifacts to put down in here. If we go inside, of course, we have some of the King's Banner stuff. We got some, glow lichen in here. We got some iron bars in here. And yeah, you can see we also changed up this area a little bit by adding some quartz slabs along the entire top, adding some more end rods, and just making it look a little bit tighter, a little bit neater, and a little bit better. For the king! Sorry, I just love doing that. He looks so awesome up there now. He even has emeralds behind him now. Emerald blocks behind him, that is. And also anvils. So, yeah, even more epic framing here of Ren. This is actually an awesome shot of Ren, just like looking through here. But anyways, enough about the build. Let's get to putting down the artifacts. We got the key to the Crastle. Right front and center, ladies and gentlemen. There we have it. The actual key to the Crastle in front of the Crastle. Which is, I think, appropriate for it. Then we got Lady Cleo's chest plate, worn by Cleo during the reign of King Ren. September to November 2022, roughly. And, of course, Mythical J Sausage's Diamond of Peace. I believe this was gifted to Ren after Mythical took power in December of 2022. So there we go. A couple more artifacts. And, of course, you can see we now have a few more item frames for even more artifacts, if we can find them throughout the server. So we got room for another, 6, 9, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, about another dozen artifacts or so. If we can find them around the area. But man, this really, I think, completes this room. Of course, we still need the dragon egg. We still are missing that. We got to go find that somewhere sometime soon. But this Crastle is looking pretty sweet, and I'm super happy with how it turned out. Anyways, we got to go over here and put back this goat horn. We also got a pitcher plant on the 3rd floor of the museum. If I make my way past this massive shulker monster up to the 3rd floor, let's see if they're actually grown up yet. They may or may not be. They are still in the process of growing up, but yeah, this is looking really nice. I really dig how this is looking here. So we got some pitcher plants growing up. These should fully grow up, and then we'll have like a nice framing on this side of the peaceful mob area, just like we got on this side with the suspicious and sand and gravel here. So, ladies and gentlemen, with that and the cat in the hat over there on the left-hand side, I bid you adieu for now. This is just a Scarland helmet that I put on Jelly. It looks kind of good from certain angles when Jelly is like in the right configuration. When she like moves over too far, though, the illusion sort of breaks. But let me know if I should keep this separate, like with Jelly wearing it, or if we want to maybe have this as its like own separate thing. So yeah, that's pretty cool. But anyways, guys, I am going to say goodbye for now. More still to come from the museum. We got to expand some more displays. I put up more signs. We'll continue to add new artifacts and things, because I'm just really loving doing this. Although it is a lot of stuff we have to move up and down and around for all the artifacts and to make all the displays and stuff. But anyways, that's it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. This has been Cub. Goodbye.